real. Crawford 100%. Crawford is 100%. If he ain't 100%, he 90%. He's still gonna fight. He's still gonna fight. That's just what it is. Forget that damn shoulder.
From what you saw then from training, do you think he's carrying the weight well then?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I saw it in his legs. I could see it in his arms and his shoulders. And it's distributed evenly.
That's always one of the hardest things to do, is going up many weight classes to beat a naturally bigger guy. If he can do that, we're talking about he's one of the greats, you know?
Terence Crawford's preparations for his upcoming showdown with Canelo Alvarez have stirred concern following reports of a potential shoulder injury. According to Top Boxing News, rumors suggest Crawford may be dealing with a lingering issue just days before the highly anticipated fight. This has led to growing uncertainty among fans and analysts about his condition and how it might impact his performance under the spotlight. However, former world champion Tim Bradley has dismissed the speculation, stating that only those close to Crawford truly know what's happening behind the scenes. Bradley expressed full confidence that Crawford will be ready on fight night, injury or not, pointing to his unmatched skill, mindset, and toughness. He emphasized that Crawford is not the type to make excuses, and whether he's at full strength or slightly below, he remains fully committed to giving his best in the ring.
You already know the rest. F that damn shoulder. We don't care about that shoulder. We don't care about that shoulder. Man, I see some bozos talking about, oh, his shoulder hurt, all this. You don't know what you're talking about. Shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. You just talking just to talk. You have no clue what's going on in Crawford's camp. No clue. So shut up, bozo. Man, tired of this, man. Golly. Even the stuff about Boots. Boots beating the hell out of Canelo. Fugazi. That's not true. That was not true. That was not true. Man, everybody always creating stupid-ass narratives just to get views, yo. For real. Crawford 100%. Crawford is 100%. If he ain't 100%, he 90%. He's still gonna fight. He's still gonna fight. That's just what it is. Forget that damn shoulder. Bro, this is what we signed up for. This is part of being a fighter. That's what it's part of. This is what you wanted. This is what you got. This is what comes with it. That's it. Stop making excuses. Don't want to hear that, man. Hell no. No excuses. No team. Winner takes all on this one. That's how that go. Winner takes all. We don't want to hear no damn excuses by anybody. I know I don't. Hell no. Canelo win fair and square. He win fair and square. That's just what it is. He's the better fighter. Period. If Crawford wins fair and square, he's the better fighter. That's what it is. Period. I don't want to hear nothing about no weight. I don't want to hear none of that. Nope. They the same damn weight. That's what they are. On fight night, they might be a different weight.
Saudi advisor Turki Al-Sheikh, a key figure in bringing major boxing events to the kingdom, shared his enthusiasm for the upcoming mega fight, calling it the biggest event they've hosted. He emphasized not only the scale of the promotion, but also the global spotlight it has attracted. When asked about Terence Crawford moving up in weight to face Canelo Alvarez, Al-Sheikh expressed full confidence that both fighters will enter the ring fully prepared and at 100%. His remarks reflect the high-level professionalism surrounding the event, ensuring both champions are given the best possible conditions to perform. For Al-Sheikh, this fight represents a historic moment for boxing, set to unfold before a worldwide audience. Hall of Famer and Golden Boy promoter Oscar De La Hoya weighed in on the challenges Terence Crawford faces in his upcoming bout against Canelo Alvarez. He emphasized that moving up in weight to fight a powerhouse like Canelo, especially after a year-long layoff, is a significant risk. According to De La Hoya, Crawford will need to deliver a near-perfect performance to counter Canelo's power and experience. On the other hand, Canelo's approach could be more direct. Absorb Crawford's shots, control the tempo, and use his natural size and strength to wear him down. Drawing from his extensive background as both a fighter and promoter, De La Hoya highlighted how weight classes and ring activity can heavily influence the outcome of major fights.
Do you feel that Terence has a shot in beating Canelo Alvarez?
When I watched Terence Crawford get rattled and rocked by Yorkis Gamboa, who's a natural 30-pounder, it's going to be a huge problem when he gets hit by Canelo, who's a natural 175. So he fights at 175. He's fighting these big monsters. Yeah. He's not getting rattled at all.
No.
Berlanga's a big kid.
Yeah.
So it makes me think, I mean, how is Crawford going to keep him away for 12 rounds? Canelo's going to come at him hard. Right. But then again, I think about Crawford's abilities and his IQ and his footwork.
Boy Anthony, Executive Club, getting a fresh haircut. But just want to talk about Canelo Crawford is coming up this weekend, and everybody's excited. Here in Vegas, the electricity is in the air. So, look, even though these guys are, combined almost 80 years old, it should be a good fight. And let me tell you why. Crawford is coming up 2 weight classes, and he's coming off a year's layoff. So that's a huge advantage for Canelo. If Canelo forces his will on him, he'll probably be 190 pounds inside the ring on fight night. I give him a great shot in the 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th round to knock out Crawford. If he doesn't do that, then Crawford is going to box his ears off. It might be another Mayweather versus Canelo. Remember when Mayweather was just schooling him and making him look silly? That can happen again this Saturday. So everything has to be perfect for Crawford. He has to use his footwork. He has to use his speed, his combinations, his ring IQ. He has to stay disciplined. And Canelo, all he has to do is take Crawford's punches, but he cannot be comfortable inside the ring.
At the pre-fight press conference, Terence Crawford addressed the swirling rumors about his alleged shoulder injury with sarcasm and humor, choosing to laugh off the speculation rather than show frustration. By joking about the situation, Crawford displayed his trademark confidence and made it clear he wouldn't let doubts derail his focus or shift the narrative. His calm, composed response underscored one of his key strengths: mental toughness under pressure. Known for thriving under the spotlight, Crawford once again proved he won't give opponents any psychological advantage.
Thank you.
Hey, Terence, how are you? This is Chava Rodriguez from ESPN Knockout. You know, to be involved in this kind of events has a lot of rumors, and you already know that everybody or many people saying that, I don't know if the left one, the right one, or both, but somebody says that you have some kind of problem in any one of your shoulders. Can you just clarify what is your position about those rumors?
Yeah, my shoulder messed up, everyone. You know, so don't tell Canelo. You know, it may be the right, maybe the left, but it's both of them. I'm having problems with my shoulders. Shh, keep that under wraps.
And finally, everybody say that Canelo is going to be the favorite in the stadium with a lot of people supporting him. But what about Omaha? Do you feel many people from Omaha is coming to support you this weekend right here in the Allegiant Stadium?
Former welterweight champion Shawn Porter, who once faced Terence Crawford in the ring, offered an in-depth analysis of Crawford's physical preparation for the Canelo fight. After observing him during training camp, Porter praised how Crawford has added muscle in a balanced and strategic way, noting clear improvements in his legs, chest, and arms. He emphasized that the added size hasn't come at the expense of speed or agility. Instead, the muscle gain appears deliberate and functional, designed to help Crawford compete effectively against a naturally bigger opponent like Canelo Alvarez.
What do you think most people get wrong when they're thinking of putting on weight for fights?
Most boxers don't lift weights. That's kind of the no-no in boxing. But as I like to say, when you're putting on weight, it has to be muscle. You can't put on fat. You can't put on, sluggish nothing. Mm-hmm. So the best thing a fighter can do when he's trying to gain 10 pounds to fight at another weight class is hit the weights, up your protein and things of that nature. I saw the man eat. The man is eating brilliantly. He's doing it all right. And that's what I meant when I said, you know, when he decided to take on this challenge and Canelo Alvarez, it takes a good 2 years to successfully put on 10 pounds, along with successfully putting on 10 pounds to get your body to acclimate to that weight, right? So when people talk about him being out of the ring for 13 months, they really have to also accept they have to understand that he's been working and training for everything that he needs to do on fight night against Canelo Alvarez.
So you saw him in camp as he was building and putting that weight on, and you said that you think he's doing it right. From what you saw then from training, do you think he's carrying the weight well then?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I saw it in his legs. I could see it in his arms and his shoulders. And it's distributed evenly. You'll get a lot of guys who are bottom heavy. You know, they don't have much on the top half. So once you get to the inside, they don't have a lot that they can do with you from this standpoint. I know a lot of people are concerned with Canelo Alvarez. Should he get in close? What's the strength situation going to be like? Well, Crawford's put on the right muscle mass in the chest area, in the ab region, and in the arms and things of that nature. I think he's going to be able to handle the strength just fine.
The others say, like, no, that's 2 more weight classes. Like, once he gets touched by Canelo, it's going to be different.
I am concerned about him absorbing a Canelo punch, especially through the course of 12 rounds. We do know this about Canelo. He's going to slow down. You know, so I think if anything, Canelo would try to start fast and bang on him and break him down before he gets later, and he's still got that kind of steam. But, you know, there's so many components that make a champion. There's so many components that make a great, a legend. It's just so much to go into. It's a conversation that lasts an hour easily when we talk about all of the components that Terence Crawford has, all of the components that Canelo have, and how we find how they even out and who trumps one another, you know what I mean? We tried to do that with Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, and we see how that panned out, you know what I mean? So,
despite positive reports from inside his camp, Terence Crawford faced criticism after a photo surfaced showing him appearing slightly out of shape during a meeting with Ilya. The image, which seemed to reveal a bit of a belly, sparked online speculation about whether he was truly in peak condition. Some fans even questioned if earlier training photos had been edited to present a more flattering image. The stark contrast between the pictures ignited debate over Crawford's physical readiness ahead of such a high-stakes fight. However, intense scrutiny like this is common for top-level athletes, where every detail is magnified and every snapshot becomes a point of analysis.